Hello from Southern California. This is the DealershipNews.com podcast, where we bring you the new and old school insight into the business of selling cars and service so you have the foresight to grow your dealership and stay ahead of the competition. I'm Kelly Kleinman, and here is our show. Hello, everybody. Kelly Kleinman, DealershipNews.com. It's our quick cast today. We're happy to have with us Steve Warner of AutomotoHR. Hello, Steve.
Hi.
Now, Steve, although there are other formidable players in the HR app space for automotive job boards and such, none of them have the features and ease of workflow that you do with AutomotoHR. In fact, we have them on our website. The job board that we have on our website is powered by AutomotoHR, but there's a lot more to it. But before you kind of go into it, just because I think people need to know it, this is newsworthy. This is automotive news you could use, especially if you're a dealer. You have won the HR application solution vendor of the year for 2019. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow. Thanks, man.
Yeah, there's little confetti flying right now. You'll see it in the post.
I can see it. It's coming.
Yeah. Hey, and it's really been fun working with you. And there's still some things that we need to settle on here as far as getting you a lot more exposure, because I think that this is a fantastic application. Why don't you kind of give us a real quick breakdown on what it is that you do over there?
Fantastic. Thanks. So basically what we do is provide dealerships across the US and Canada with the ability to create their jobs and then distribute their jobs out on all the job listing systems. So once the jobs are out there on those different systems, when an applicant is out looking, they click on a position, it'll take them, they apply to a position, it'll take them right into our applicant tracking system. So applicant tracking systems are basically, in essence, a CRM for applicants.
Mm-hmm.
So our system will walk you through the whole hiring process. So you don't have to guess, you don't have to try and figure out how to do it. You can run background checks, drug testing, all that kind of stuff as well. You can do scheduling for interviews. And then the problem for most systems is once you get to the point where you go, okay, this guy's great, or this lady's great, I want to hire them. What do you do? So with our system, basically what it'll do after that is it does the full electronic onboarding. So you don't have to do the paper files. You can click a button. It sends them all the forms and all the systems that they need to do to be ready for that first day. So when they show up, they're ready to go to work. We also have included a full learning management system built right in. So any kind of training or things that you want to have them do before they start, you can do that. And then once they've completed all that stuff, they become a full employee. We have a full employee management system. So time off, vacation, stuff like that. We have a full time off and attendance system. We have full incident reporting. We have full documentation. So ongoing employee handbooks, policy updates, all of that stuff can be used electronically through the system. So the cool part too is all of that stuff is included in the basic package. So we don't do modules. If you want a feature, even including video interviewing, all of that stuff is included. You don't have to pay extra for it. If you want to use it, it's there for you. And the biggest difference is between us and that behemoth that you spoke about is basically what happens with most companies out there. They don't want to continue producing software. So what they'll try and do is kind of take the easy way out, and they'll white label some other company's process. So when you white label another company's product, when your clients are using that system, obviously it's going to work in a very different way than what your software does. It's if one person designs the whole system, your experience going through the whole system will be the same. But if you start adding on different white labels, one, you're going to have to pay additional for each one of those different white labels, like onboarding. That's additional for most companies. For any kind of employee management, if you want to add those payroll things that they're offering, all those things are all white label. There's some other company that they're bolting onto the top of their basic system. So
it's a conglomerate.
Yeah. So basically, what they said is, hey, why build it when we can just add it on? Well, that's not a real great experience for your client, but it's also cost them a ton more. So not only are you charging them a lot up front, but in addition to that, you're also charging them going forward. What we also do too is we also sponsor your job. So we pay each job that you have, we pay to sponsor it most of the big job listing systems. Whereas the other systems charge or request that you or require that you pay additional for each one of those things. So each one of those postings that you do on each system, you'll have to pay each system to post them. With ours, you're going to go out there to those systems and we pay for it for you.
So
And
it's
that's all
almost,
included.
I'm sorry, it's all included.
Yeah.
Now it's almost like a funnel where you have the candidates. They come in from all the different locations, from the ZipRecruiters, the Indeeds, a number of those different platforms. And then you narrow them down, you whittle them down. You could track the candidate as they're going through, and you have all the compliance issues are handled as well. Correct?
Yep. Yeah,
And,
that's a great analogy too. By the funnel, it's
yeah,
exactly what it is. It's basically casting the biggest net that you can have. You need to be all the time out there on all the different systems, and then once the the applicant comes in, you're funneling into that narrow spot so that you can easily manage them.
yeah. Now we could get into it a lot deeper, but needless to say, I think the key to this is the features and the ease of workflow.
Hmm.
And what the bang for the buck is pretty good, but that's your pitch. We're
Yeah,
just news. So listen, I want to thank you for jumping on board with us here real quick. We'll see you at the NADA, and
absolutely.
congrats again on the award.
Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
deserved.
Thanks, Kelly.
Well deserved. And oh, by the way, the gentleman who designed a lot of this is fairly well known. We're going to keep him anonymous.
Yes, yeah,
We're going to
yeah, I
keep
think
him
so.
anonymous, but
He's
trust me,
he's actually we can actually say it's not a really a secret for most. So our partner in the business is Robert Hollinshead. So Robert, as many know in the auto industry, is the largest independent auto dealer in the world, the largest wholesale dealer in the world. More cars sold and bought than anybody in the world. And the guy is amazing. And yes, so he's been involved since the beginning. And I'm super proud and happy to have him involved in AutomotoHR. So yes, thank you for mentioning him. He's
you, you
an amazing person, and again, it was my honor that he would want to be involved in it. But he's been a huge asset to everything we've done.
Well, great product, great service, great vendor. Thanks again, Steve Warner, for joining us. Dealershipnews.com. I'm Kelly. We'll see you at the NADA.